Alright, hello everybody. So this is going to be the first Showdown Live proper that I actually do. Or at least in a long time, ever since I've actually, refined my craft, as it were. So today I wanted to kind of kick things off, actually doing a live while not at home. And there are a couple of caveats with that. The first one being that my editing software is much less familiar with my editing software, so it's actually a pretty big nightmare on that front to actually deal with, because I've already tried doing a couple of things and it has not panned out very well for me. So if any editing seems dubious, that is why, and I apologize. But you know, this at least lets me get out some content every so often. And what better time to do it than to make something using the brand new TINKATON model that has been added to Pokemon Showdown, and it's really fun and cool. And so I built this this webs team inspired by a set that somebody sent in the webs cord that I talked about in my previous video. Basically, it is an SD TINKATON with Mold Breaker and Terra Fire and Encore. And the idea is that Gigaton Hammer hits like a freight train. There is no switch into that. And in general, it's a nice way to just kind of overwhelm stuff like Moltres, which can be or not just like Moltres, but it's also just a nice disruptor with Encore. It finds pretty good setup opportunities. And Mold Breaker SD lets it break past unaware Pokemon. So think of Clodsire or Dondozo. Mostly Clodsire, because Dondozo is still taking 0 from +2 play rough. But it's a fun set on webs, mainly. It could be a really strong option into bulky offense and more offensive leaning balances. And so with that, we have Raquinid, which is the best web setter in OU, bar none. We have Clear Amulet King Gambit, and this is very fun because Clear Amulet King Gambit actually completely denies Parting Shot from Pesharunt. It doesn't just make you immune to the stat drops, it just completely shuts down the move, which is a really niche but very powerful interaction for teams that are a bit more weak to Pesharunt. It's a really great way to just turn momentum really hard in your favor. And speaking of Pesharunt, I got my own Pesharunt here. We got Nasty Plot, Destiny Bond. I actually am much more partial to Pesharunt and Ceruledge as spin blockers on webs. I think Gholdengo is kind of overrated. Then we have Terra Blast, Encore Dragonite, and then we have a Terra Stellar Great Tusk with Head Smash and Temper Flare. Juiced up Terra Stellar Temper Flare actually OHKOs offensive Gholdengo, which is actually a very fun interaction. And so yeah, this team has been performing pretty well for me, and while I'm not sure if I'll do amazing in this live, I just really wanted to kind of, shoot the works with y'all, chat a little bit, why not, and also destroy some people with TINKATON and the beautiful new model. So let's go ahead and get a game. Alright, and we are at past 1700, and we have a Conkeldurr that we're fighting against. I genuinely thought I was on one of my lower elo alts for a second, but that's okay. So TINKATON does okay in this game. Iron Treads does actually take an EQ, or not take an EQ. It does take a Gigaton Hammer, but it does a lot even to resists. The good news is we should be able to keep our webs up, but they shouldn't. I don't anticipate them being insanely valuable outside of Treads itself. So let's go ahead and lead a Raquinid. Looks like this thing is probably going to click Bleak Wind or Knock. These things don't really tend to run Taunt in this tier. I'll eat my words, I guess. Okay, misses Bleak Wind. I actually take this as this is a bulkier Raquinid. That's part of Raquinid's power. It's just a very good it's a very good mixed wall, as much as it could be a good damage dealer because of Water Bubble Hydro. Let's see. I think we could just... no, I think HP on this is nice for Samurott. I think I switch. Probably. I could go TINKATON. I don't think King Gambit will be super valuable, so just Go this. Can't get speed dropped. This should force in Hisui Rot. I'll just kowtow in case he tries to go treads, because yeah, he will click U-turn there. Yeah, but Hisui Rot is the correct answer. Does a decent chunk. We are Jolly, so we are a little bit weaker than most King Gambit. I could probably just go no, it's gonna probably click Razor Shell. Dragonite looks really disgusting in this game as well, so honestly, yeah, Araquanid's fine. Don't need to overthink it. It's an offense team. Okay, yeah, and he does just click Ceaseless Edge anyway, so this is a really... The part of why I like this spread is because it actually is specifically really nice for Samurott. We actually get put into Custap range this way, and here comes Torn. So this should be interesting. So I actually think we do tank a Bleak Wind if this is not offensive, which the U-turn damage makes me think that it is like more bulky. Oh, and it is knockoff. Okay, that's fine. But Bleak Wind does come out now, which the question is, do we value this at this point? I don't think this is super important. So now with that speed drop from Pounce, we could go Tinkaton. But the correct answer is probably just Dragonite. Just get some damage off. I'm pretty sure like this thing will just like pierce major holes into this guy's team. I don't think this is this is probably just Magic Guard. Which means... Oh, that is unaware. Oh, it was Fizz Def anyway. Yeah. Maybe a bit hasty on my part, but you know what, it's fine. This thing most certainly clicks Recovery, so now we go Tinkaton. Look at that beautiful model. And now we can just click Swords Dance. Because I really don't think the Treads is going to want to click Spin on us, especially when he could just click his ground move on us. Like, honestly, losing Tinkaton is not a big deal here, provided that... okay, he just goes Torn. That's fine. Switch in. Wherever could your switch in be? I'm looking all over your team and I can't find it. Do you think that matters? See ya, buddy. Alright, Treads is here, and it is Balloon, which is a little annoying. Now, we're Balloon Pesherent ourselves, and the cool thing about Destiny Bond is that it, it does let us, so, hang on, I have an idea. We just debond first. Yep. And now we just Shadow Ball. Because now if he tries to go for EQ, then, like, that's a bit rough. And I will Shadow Ball in case we live. We do live. That's fine. But now we break the balloon, which is very good. The question is, do we want to keep Pesherent? Honestly, we might. And it doesn't sound like a terrible idea. It will click EQ here. Well, out to have clicked EQ with the fact that it crit me there. That's a bit unfortunate. This will click Rapid Spin now. We don't really need webs at this point, so I'm fine with that. Okay, it is Fizz Def, it appears. Which I guess makes sense. Can we tank it? Nice. Okay, good. And now Pesherent is able to come back and do something, which is cool. I'm a bit bummed about the unaware Clef, but it is what it is. This clicks Mach Punch. Yep. Now the question is, do we Destiny Bond this? We've already revealed Destiny Bond, so we could make the crazy play and just double back into... I actually think I will do this play. Yeah. Exactly. This is exactly my thought. Because even if it is Sucker, then we still have an advantageous angle going into Tinkaton here. Oh. Thank you. Thank you for that. Alright. This may actually not click Mach Punch. Yeah! A million IQ from me there. It's all about conditioning, baby. Okay. I actually do think TINKATON just wins this game now. But the question is, I think actually we can just like go into this and start clicking Shadow Ball. No reason not to. Oh, especially if we get the Spit F drop. That's yummy. I have Malignant Chain. The question is, do you... I'm nasty plotting. Yeah. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it? Tank it. And that does make sense. But the good news is I think TINKATON does just win now. We can go this, and we could just click play rough. There's the fact this is unaware does mean that we can just click SD if we really... No, but we need to be able to tank the Mach Punch from Conk, so I do think we need to... we could just attack, to be honest. There's no reason to overdo it, because now... Yeah, TINKATON! You love to see it. Oh, that's great. I love this Pokemon. What a goofy goober. Fantastic. Alright, we gotta get another. You already know. Yeah, TINKATON, I think SD TINKATON is a really fun Pokemon. I think it can be a very nice anti-meta Pokemon with the right support. It's a bit... I do think it's a bit structure reliant, though. I don't really... I could see it kind of being used like how Nasty Plot Hydrapple's used on like bulkier teams, where it's like it has some like mid-game utility with its defensive profile, but it can just like break some things open once it has the opportunity to. But then you probably wouldn't want Life Orb. You'd probably want like lefties, right? Alright. Lefties or something like that. Or Clear Amulet, maybe. Because again, like it's nice for Peshra and stuff. I think Clear Amulet's a phenomenal item. But anyway, TINKATON goes crazy in this game. Yep. Alright, Zama's here, and that's fine. We get our webs up, and webs are super high value this game because Ogerpon can't hold boots, and this most certainly is not wearing boots. We could just start hydroing. The good news is, I actually think... No, I want to keep my balloon. I'll just keep attacking. Even if we miss a hydro, it's not a big deal because we can tank a body press. Yep. Very nice. And this almost certainly clicks substitute again. Or no. Actually, this is like perfect. Because now we're in Custap range. And we could just get rid of this. Actually, surely you know I'm running Custap, right? And I really want my webs. I think I should just play it safe. Yeah. Because now I can preserve my... that. The question is, do I want to click Nasty Plot? I actually think I do, because Malignant Chain is just a really nasty move in general, and Dengo being slowed down. Because the thing about Pesharunt, Nasty Plot Pesharunt on webs that's really cool is that it naturally outspeeds Tusk, and +2 Shadow Ball does Oko offensive Gold Dengo. Bro,
this
Balloon.
Is big brain time.
Oh, what a beautiful... That was a good TINKATON game. Really won on preview there. Alright, this is a cool matchup because we get to kind of show off how Moltres plays out. Okay, so Hattering is a bit of a problem because it does impede our sticky webs, and if it's AV, then it's even more annoying because Hydro is only doing like 30 to that. But if it is just like offensive eject button, which it shouldn't be, it should just be AV on a team like this. Yeah. I do really like Gigaton Hammer as a move too, because it's non-contact, kind of like Ivy Cudgel. Like it's a physical move you'd think would be that it's being you're using the weapon instead of your actual physical body, so it makes sense that it's a non-contact for that reason, and that's useful for like Flame Body and like Helmet and stuff, especially when you're getting dwindled down by Life Orb. Life Orb can get some really important ranges for you since you're not adamant. I think it gets you the ability to Oko Tusk at +2. I think it's something like that. Anyway. Araquanid lead is still fine because Yeah, he's gonna go into Ogre Pawn. Is probably gonna click Swords Dance if I actually think it's more likely to just go Hard Hat here, which is feasible. Now going Tinkaton here would be a very aggressive play, but I think it's more likely it could be U-turn on a team like this, which is very annoying. I think we just pounce to scout. Yeah, because that also chunks Ogre Pawn a little bit. Okay, knock off. You're probably U-turn then? You should click U-turn here then. What's my play if he goes into... This is a pretty annoying matchup now that I look at it a little more. I think Dragonite should be able to do it though. I do have Endeavor, which gets more value as I lose HP. I should be able to tank a Power Whip. Okay, Hatterene, that's pretty good. Do a little bit. Yep. So now I think we just chuck off a Hydro. Yeah, this is AV. Unfortunately, yeah, that is a bit annoying. But now it does... Oh, okay. That's interesting. I'm curious, actually. Do you just raw Ivy Cudgel? You should, actually. But then does that kill? Let's find out. Tinkaton. I don't anticipate Tinkaton is going to be... sadly, is probably not going to be particularly very useful here. So I'm fine just trading HP for this. Let's... Ivy Cudgel, we want the Wellspring. You do take it, yes. We are not that. We are an offensive individual. Is that damage worth it? Is the question. I actually think it might be, because then Araquanid can threaten it with Pounce. Which does more. Play Rough does marginally more. Oh, it is SD. I'm very glad I decided to attack this. Okay, wonderful. Because now... I don't think webs come up in this game, but I think this is... The way this guy's playing his team, it's probably... Okay, this does cudgel, though. But the thing is, we... I do think we sack Araquanid. Yeah. Yeah. Hornleech. Yep. Alright. Good news is it's not Encore, so we can just go this. I do think Terra Fire Gambit could be decent, but then there's also Azama, so that's the other issue. Where are we in ladder? Okay, you're 18-15, so you should, like, probably switch out into, like, Moltres here. Oh, he stayed. That was an interesting... Yeah, we might lose that. That was actually probably pretty bad. I thought that you'd think that... I thought this guy would think that Ogre Bomb was too valuable, and that I knew that it wouldn't be. Yeah, maybe a bit of an over-prediction, but then again, we are, like, high ladder, so... That was sort of my thought process. That's fine. I guess I'll just face the music. Yeah, because now you go Chomp. Okay. That's a bit annoying. You're gonna go Pult, right? Stellar gets some nice ranges as well. Okay, this is bad. Please don't do that. Actually, Tinkaton might not be bad here, because Dragon Tail is insane value right now. In general, Tank Chomp is very strong in this tier. So, I could... Okay, so I've revealed... do I... I'm already behind. I'm behind. I think I have to make a play. I've revealed Play Rough Life Orb. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of had to make a play there. That's unfortunate. Yeah. I don't know what to do. I think I've lost this game. Because I made some over-predicts, and I feel like I kind of had to a little bit, because this is just such a nasty matchup for this team. Like, Moltres is already annoying. But then you have, yeah, AV Hatterene, Ogre Pawn is always problematic. Tank Chomp is very good. Yeah, this is just an annoying matchup, really. And Zama too. Like, yeah, this just kind of sucks. Okay, we can at least get rid of this. Then maybe there's a chance. I think my play is I actually think what I think I need to do is I need to make Dragonite my last Pokemon. Actually, this might be winnable. But I have to make Dragonite my last Pokemon. So I will go Gambit here. And I will just, like, sack it, basically, for some damage. Okay, Polta's here. I'd actually like to get rid of this, too, to be honest. Because it does naturally outspeed. It's just Kowtow. It's probably Wisp. Yep. I'm fine with that. Again, our goal here is to just get rid of Gambit. Okay, actually, he could start setting up here, and that would be annoying. Yeah. I am actually okay with this because I can just Encore into the Iron Defense, which would be... Oh, I'm faster! Nice! Okay, wait, there's a chance. Okay, but it does live, unfortunately. It's fine, just... Okay. Go Gambit. This probably clicks U-turn, to be fair. It should click... It actually should click... this is a tricky position. I feel like... Can we win if we're burnt? I actually think maybe. Yeah, I actually do think we can win if we're burnt. Yeah, exactly. Because now we just need to get 2 boosts off. Okay. I think we win, actually. I think this is enough. Yeah, Terra Blast D-Knight is an extremely powerful Pokemon. Alright, come on. I believe in you, Dragonite. With the power of friendship, crit this. Actually, it might even just kill, straight up. It did not, but that was to be expected. Interesting decision. Is there, like, a thought process to that? Yeah, that sucks. I think we just, I think we almost brought it back at the end, though. That was pretty awesome. Oh, well. I say let's do one more game. Let's end on a win. Because this is mostly just ooh, we got a top 100 player on our hands here. How fun. How fun and whimsical. So the question is this taunt? It's probably just offensive rocks with, like, Psycho Boost, like Ice Beam and stuff. Which does mean Araquanid beats it. Now, in case this is taunt, I do think I'm going to pounce. Yep, exactly. We pounce it. And then, I think then we chalk off a Hydro. Yep. Alright, here's this guy. So this thing most certainly clicks Swords Dance. It could be banded. Oh. Is that band? No, it's Citrus Berry. This thing clicks Bullet Punch. Do we live Bullet Punch? I actually think we do, but let's... This is why I love, all I will say is this is why I love, oh wow, even if it's banded. Okay, it'll probably be SD Terra Steel, let's just... Wow, it's a roll in his favor, it looks like, but let's... Okay. Miss didn't really matter for them, I don't think. Now this might be an opportunity to show off Terra Stellar Tusk. Let's... Okay. Surprised they stayed in. We live Bullet Punch, so let's just get off a Temper Flare. That's nice to get rid of those rocks. Alright, here's this, and maybe we can show off Destiny Bond. Something cool about Nasty Plot on this is that it can actually pretty much force them to click the attacking move. And it covers both switch and an attack here, so I say let's do it. Okay, now the question is... Actually, no, we debond. And that's why we run Destiny Bond. Now the webs are here to stay. Now... I actually think Tusk is a good idea here. Because it can dispatch Dragonites. Multi-scale. Perfect. Alright, this Dragon Dance is as to be expected. No, here's the tricky part. I think we win this game if Dragonite is removed. But let's be safe. I'm almost certain it is. Because it's Terra Fire, it makes me think it's that Scale Shot set. But I just want to be prepared for... Okay, it's a roll. It's an even roll. What a climactic way to end it. How about our Dragonite? What can we do against Scale Shots? It's gonna be loaded dice. Be serious. Okay. So... we have to win basically one of two 50-50s then, is what I'm getting at here. Okay, I have an idea. Let's go D-Knight first, because this will reveal if it's Scale Shot. And if it is, then we can do some sucker stuff. Yep. Oh, and it didn't even matter. And they forfeit. Man, I wanted to show off TINKATON. How long has this been? Okay, 28 minutes. I think that's sufficient. Unfortunately, did not get to show off TINKATON as much as I wanted to, but that's okay. I will be pasting this team in the description if you ever want to give it a try. In general, I'd be super happy to do some more Showdown lives if people would be interested in that. Otherwise, you know, just let me know. I would really love some feedback and thoughts on what to do, how to perfect this craft of making videos while at college, because, you know, it's still a learning process for me, getting used to this new program. Shout out to Elo Bandit, by the way, for recommending me this program. It's definitely a very good program considering it's free and such. So I do check him out as well. Yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. I will see you on the flip side. Ciao.